Up, guys? It's CD here. Back again. I'm pretty sure I made a video last week. Yeah, pretty sure. But also, the hair is crazy. I understand. I'm going back to work, so I had to take out my hair, wash it, and all that kind of stuff. Could be getting twists next time. Gonna look fresh because I'm gonna be wearing a skull cap all the time. To look like one of the cool kids, I guess. But a few things. So I'm going to be hopefully taking, fingers crossed, taking and passing CYSA mid-October when I'm on half time from work and stuff like that, because I don't have enough time to uh, I've been revising that kind of stuff. But yeah, Jesus Christ, before I ramble. But what I've been doing for a short-term thingy is I want to get experience with Splunk, or at least demonstrate that I have experience with Splunk. So I'm going through the Splunk certified user um, certification. So that's what I'm taking you through some things. So I already have on my environment, I already have Splunk. However, I'm going to just show you the steps that you'll take. So what we're going to do, what you have to do is first, hopefully you followed my Active Directory um, video. So you've got an Active Directory set up already. If you haven't, I'll link it down as well. Or if I figure out, I'm going to do that card thingy so it does that. But if I'm not, I'll just link it down below. And then to actually um, do the users, automate the process of getting users, I'm going to give credit where it's due. It was Josh Manical. I'm pretty sure I really hope I pronounced his name. If you ever want to collab with me, please hit me up. I will 110%. Especially like, hit me up, hit me up, hit me up. But yeah, um, but yeah, so just so we have the environment already, the Active Directory already set up. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to walk you through, well, not really walk you through, but just show you um, the process of adding data to your actual environment, and then also using the Active Directory's system data, because you actually do also need to be able to read system logs as well. So for Security Plus, I'm pretty sure we didn't need to know the numbers, the event codes and all that kind of stuff. That's code values different for each OS and all that kind of stuff. But you do have to be able to read them, all that kind of stuff, just at least a bit. And I'm pretty sure for CYSA, you definitely do have to read logs. So yeah. But okay, let's get started. Okay, so let me I should write down that was 2:50 that we're officially starting. I don't have a pen with me, so 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna also post a link for this. So what we need to do is first download the enterprise version. We don't need the cloud platform because we're not, well, unless you did it on the cloud platform, then you'd have to go through it, but I can't really help you with that one. And then the universe forwarder, we don't need that because we don't. Like, at this current point in time, people don't need it. Right? So then you just say, get my free trial, and you will have to have a Splunk account to download this. You can make one, and it lets you make one. So I have a Splunk account, just agree to everything. And then once you agree to it, um, go to pick, because we did this all on Microsoft, so pick my Windows. So pick, we did this on Windows 10, so not Microsoft. So we did this on Windows 10, so pick the Windows. Well, once you've got it downloaded, I'm going to show you something that we have to make sure we have on our VM. So I'm going to quickly, I don't know, I need to close actually. Let's open VirtualBox. So as you can see, it's currently running. Let's go to settings, go to advanced, make sure this the shared clipboard. Sorry, shared clipboard doesn't have necessary, but the drag and drop is bi-directional. So it just means you can move back and forth kind of thing. Right? So I can move files, the in case you wanted to have your VM not accessing the internet, then you do it like that, right? Um, so you could just drag all the download files directly onto your VM. Sorry, called off gas. Then now we'll go back. As I said, remember this is the Active Directory. Uh, this one, it is control. I'm using my laptop because it's a bit faster than the computer. So I switched this one to an account I've already created. Right. I hope there's no audio lag. I really hope not because yeah, yeah. So we could go to admin because admin also has Wireshark on it as well. But let's do it with the CD Dwayne. Like and subscribe. I should have made that. Should have made that an account. I'm so stupid. Well, I uh, okay. Sorry. Okay. So, as I said, what we're going to be doing today is so once you have um, I'm so stupid. I'll make a video dedicated to the installation of the enterprise kind of thing. Honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just drag and drop into the account that you want to on. Because remember, they don't share if they don't usually share resources unless you make it with a group policy object. I'm pretty sure it's GPO. Let's just say GPO. It's small. Yeah. Um, and so you drag and drop, and then you just execute it. Go through the process. Just leave. Go. Everything is the default settings. All the default settings are correct. So just go along and knows what it's doing. And then once you've done everything, once it's like sort of takes forever as well, which is why I don't want to go through that process with you guys because we don't want to have another 14-minute video. So, oh Jesus, we're 7 minutes. So, okay, so now we will search up Splunk, and this will take us to the route for IP address, which is 127.0.0.1 and port 8000. So that's something you have to remember as well for the certified user account. As you can see, I already have, it does make you set up an account. The account doesn't have to be the same as your Splunk account, which this is not. And then you just sign in or log in and all that kind of stuff. Now, as I said, I'm going to be showing you the process of adding data and then actually finding the data. We're going to be adding two forms of data. We're going to be adding the training data and our log data. Okay, so the first what we'll do is we'll add data. If you saw add data, it's right there. And then for this one, this is going to be the computer's the local host data. So what we're going to do is just going to scroll down a bit. Oh, we can't scroll down. So monitor, and there we go. Local event, like, oh wait, sorry, let's go back a bit. Let's just go back. Just a quick thing, so it's understandable. Remember universal folders and all that kind of stuff. You actually have to have a folder set up on the account and you could connect it to this. So, for example, if I had an Active Directory running and then I had a computer like somewhere in, like, let's say Beijing or something like that, so, but and they had a folder installed in their VM, I would set up to be listening for that folder. So I would also get events for now and funnel into this SIEM here, right? But if I now that's the forward section. Then there's the upload section, which is a static one. You're uploading the file, which we will be doing with the Splunk's training data, right? And then finally is the monitor one, which is continuously updating as the system goes on. So that's what we're going to be using for our Active Directory. So we'll just go forward with monitor. We'll scroll down. It's there for us, Active Directory monitoring. Collection name, we'll put it as actually, we don't even need to do this. We can just do local events because they're all on one VM. So let's not even stress ourselves out. So let's just do local events because it carries on all the events. And all the events are shared between all of them because this is an admin account as well. So, but I'm pretty sure they're shared with all of them anyway. So we'll do application, security, system, and we do have the rest of these, but we don't really need anything else. We're really going to be going through the application, security, and system events. So let's go that. Input settings, the host field. Okay, so this host field, we're just going to keep that SOC because that's the VM's name. We could name it our domain's name, but let's not because no real point. Review. These are the logs that we want. The event logs. Search and all that kind of stuff. Index is just going to be default. We don't want to change anything at this point in time. And then there we go. It's literally that fast. And now, if we go to start searching, trust me on this one, it's so much faster than my computer because I just have my laptop connected with a HDMI cable. So yeah, there's so many different events because, as I said, there were like a lot of I use Josh Madakaw's, I'm pretty sure. I will search up but I'm gonna link his account obviously because if he sees this, and he wants to, but yeah. So it should have a series of different names, account names, and that kind of stuff. So as you can see, admin, SOC, all that kind of stuff. Those are the top results, but and then login IDs. Oh, actually, those are useless to us. But as you can see, sorry, I'm losing track of myself. As you can see, there's our logs here, just all Windows event logs. If we want to just quickly explain the search query, source, win event, and then all of them, which is using a wildcard, and host is SOC, which is the host of the host machine right here, pretty much. And now finally, let's go back. And we're trying to rush this because I do want to keep this under 20 minutes. More Splunk docs. If you remember, this one actually does have access to the internet. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to switch the screen to the actual place in which we get the data from. And so I'm going to pause it so we're not running over. So for this one, I just searched up Splunk trial data and sent it here. I'll also forward this link on the description as well. Sorry, this one has been like all over the place, but the show must go on. Show must go on. So I'm gonna just download this one. These ones are gonna be let's move this up way just to make sure. Yep, okay. These ones are going to be, remember what I said about upload and monitor are two different types. So monitors continuously adding logs, whereas the upload one, this tutorial data, same with this prices CSV files, they're both just going to be static. So as soon as we upload them, they're going to be the same kind of thing. They're not going to change. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Splunk. And we're going to add data. And upload. And we can drag and drop this one. So we're just going to drag and drop it. Oh, another video we could do is adding users because I think you do need to know that one for like Splunk admin training, that kind of stuff. Because I do also want to do the Splunk power user one and then the Splunk cybersecurity one, but I guess that'd just be search facing. So I'm not 100% sure. If one of those things where like if I'm bored, have free time, all that kind of stuff, and still on the job search, but might as well just improve myself. I learn new things because I don't even get certs really to, to, to say I have the certs. More so, I like learning and on the way. It's fun. It gets you active and all that kind of stuff. So we're just gonna select a file because why not? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to downloads. We're gonna pick tutorial data. Let's say some I'll go next. Source type, we'll just keep it automatic. Uh, mm, we'll keep the host field the same, just because I don't want to have to edit um, the user so that because you have to sometimes edit what the user is allowed to access when it comes to some hosts. So let's just keep it the same. We'll keep everything the same. So the index as well. You do that. Everything's great. Then done. And what we're going to do is I'm also going to show you just a quick thing, right? Of some, like, we're going to see the new logs and then we're just going to, I know what we're doing is cluttering up the SIEM, but as we said, this is not a host environment kind of thing. So, that is not good. There we go. So, as you see here, source type, tutorial, let's actually see what's in this one. Timeline account product. Oh, it's still populating. Let's wait until it's finished. And then we can also see how, because this was a very vague um, job that we sent out, so it's going to take forever. Well, hopefully not forever since it looks like it's almost finished already. Look, 8,000 or 88,000 events. But yeah, so it's finished. So what we're going to do is first we're going to look at how long it took. Inspect job. Just to see how long the whole thing took. That's one of the things that I think you will have to know how to do for the certified user one, but no 100% sure because I haven't taken it myself. Once I do take it, I'll come back to you guys because I feel like that is a very good certification to have because all my certificates right now are vendor neutral. I do have two Azure thingies, certifications, but we do want to try and like focus in on because I want to be a SOC analyst. Hopefully by the end of next year. Well, before that, actually, by next summer. At the absolute latest, I want to be in this kind of thing and even like apply to start uh, working for healthcare, not healthcare, sorry, charities. That be quite an interesting thing to do. I've wanted to see different sectors and all that kind of stuff and how they work. But yeah, so we can see plan fields, locations, input counts, output counts, and all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, what's the bills? Schedule a little bit for all that kind of stuff. But let's look at this one actually. This looks quite like a nice one. Also, we get, but yeah, this is just, as I said, it's just a quick demo, kind of a quick demo of Splunk, how to add, how to add data into it, that kind of stuff. I'll show you how to add, uh, Active Directory logs. When we saw those and all that kind of stuff, the event IDs and all that kind of stuff. I'm showing you how to add some tutorial data. So our data is diversified and all that kind of stuff. So from this, if I was to do, if I was to look for, I don't think it would work. However, if we were to search in this one specifically, we can always see it's good to test. our time range is all time because I think that data is old data as well, so we don't want to put it as like relative to our time right now. And what else? So let's just search this up. Hopefully, it comes back with a result. So I don't look all silly. No results right now. Um, yeah, no results. Okay, so I, maybe if I simplify it a bit, if it doesn't come up with anything, I'll pause, come back, search out why I didn't do anything. Well, it did. So it simplifies it. How many events do we have? 7,000 is still growing. Um, and as we can see, let's just pick one. Pick the first one. Oh, it's down. So in later videos, once I also, because as I said, I'm learning as well as you guys. So as I get more advanced in this Splunk kind of environment, I will also be showing you guys new things and how to. I can't remember the name of it. It's like so it's forward slash backslash and then there's the one that's like that. I'm gonna find out the name. Then I'll say it like I'll surprise you guys with the name. But sorry for the bumbling, sorry for the fumbling and all that kind of stuff. But I do hope you enjoyed. I hope you were able to follow through with all of this. Like I said, you downloaded the executable file for the download or for the enterprise. Just drag and drop and go through the steps. I will also be making a video. Oh, but there's videos as well already, so I will do it much better than me. I will explain it better. Um, but yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment as well, please. Yeah. Um, yeah, and have a great weekend, or if you watch this on a weekday, have a great weekday. Okay, bye.